guys, and Ben. This is our hovercraft project. So we started our first prototype by having a wood base, as well as we cut holes here, so we have fans to provide lift. And then we had a fan here that provided thrust. And then we had 9-volt batteries in the middle to provide power to all 3 fans. And in the back we had nylon skirt and to keep the air in, as well as plastic feet so this thing would stand up on its own. We had some big problems with this. The wood was too heavy and the nylon skirt had holes in it, so the air was escaping and this thing wasn't sealed properly, so we had to build a new prototype.
So my name is Daniel, and this is our second prototype. So after the failures of the first one with the weight and everything, we decided to make the base of our hovercraft plastic, and instead of doing feet on the bottom of the base, we took and put plastic along the sides so it would stand on its own little skirt. And then we added a nylon skirt onto the base to allow for a more even distribution of air under the hovercraft. And we cut a hole in the center for this propeller for the downward thrust, and set up this little assembly for the forward propulsion, all powered by 3 9-volt batteries. And this significantly decreased the weight, but the 9-volt batteries on test day caused this thing to only move at a snail's pace. But once we removed the batteries, it flew down the track.
So we knew coming into Fed that our hovercraft probably wasn't going to win it because it was moving quite slowly and it was kind of bogged down by the weight of the 9-volt battery sources, which we had 3 of on top of our craft. But it was able to hover and it was moving, just not fast enough to compete with the other hovercrafts that we knew were going faster. But during the test, it was removed from the track after it didn't complete the track under like a reasonable amount of time. Which we were sort of expecting. We tied 3 ways for second to last place, but that's all right. But it did have potential if we were able to remove the batteries from the actual craft and have longer wires connected to those, sort of like having external batteries. It was able to move faster and more stably, and it probably had a chance of competing better.
Yo, what's up? It's Alex. So, advice we have for the freshmen doing the Fed project next year is to talk to the project gurus, number 1, because they know everything that there is to know about the project. They've seen other E101 groups go through the same thing that you're going through, so they're going to be able to give you solutions and tell you what you're doing wrong about your project, how to make it better. Second thing is going to be talk to your TAs in E101 as well as your lab instructor, so that you can get some more feedback, maybe from a different point of view on your project. And maybe even if they haven't done your specific project, they can probably recommend somebody that has done your project to help you out. And then the final tip number 3, is going to be talk to other people that are in different sections of E101 that are doing your project right now, and kind of see what's working for them and what's not working for them, and take that into consideration as you're going through the design process.